Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is a beautiful day to be working in the bucket garden, and I think I found the perfect tomato plant. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get everything set up and we'll get to work. Okay, trying to work on getting a better camera angle, but I have two of the buckets out of the bucket garden. Now these are the ones that have the self-watering. Yeah, they have come in really handy. Really like it. But the star of the show is going to be these little guys. And these are patio hybrid tomatoes. And they are determinate, and we don't usually plant determinate tomatoes, but I'm going to make an exception in this case. Now, these guys will only get about 2 feet tall. Yeah. So I think they might be just perfect for a bucket garden. I'm pretty sure they'll probably get big and bushy too, but now what I have are two of my buckets. I have some flower and vegetable garden soil, and I have some Jobs. Now, we have planted in these before, and I have, well, mostly cleaned them out. But they could use a little bit of touch-up, a little bit of nutrition. So I'm going to dig these up just a little bit. Put a few big handfuls in here. Now, I don't want to overfill them, because even though the rain, and we've been getting an awful lot of rain lately, the rain will fill this up, and I fill it up about once a week. I still water from the top, because when I come out, I water the entire garden, so it helps the bucket stay even better. But I am going to add a handful of Jobs in here and mix it up really good. Now these are pretty good sized containers. Not terribly big, but bigger than like you would get in one of the little 6-packs. I'm gonna dig a deep hole in here. A little bit deeper than that pot is. And I want to put a little bit, maybe about half of one of my handfuls of Jobs down in it. Kind of like the way that I plant the tomato plot over there with all 40 of the tomato stakes. I add a little bit of dirt on top of that. That way the plant has something that it can grow down into, and then when it hits that, it'll get a nice boost. These aren't terribly root bound. I mean, there's a little bit on the bottom, but just kind of squeeze it just a little bit. I don't want to break the roots, but I want to open them up just a little bit. Don't want to press the soil in too much, but these guys, probably take the bottom. Now you can plant a tomato. I don't know if you can see this, but in the planting depth, it says to bury 2/3 of the plant. And we usually do. Every little bit of the stem that you bury in a tomato will become roots, and it will make a bigger, sturdier plant. These guys are awful little, so. I did get a little bit of dirt in the top of that. I'm going to put the label in here with it because these labels don't really last very long. And if you're anything like me, when I put something away, I try to put it somewhere safe, and now I can't find the labels that go on here. So I'm just going to leave that tag right there. Now this one is a little bit bigger, so I will pinch off the bottom ones a little bit more than I did that one. And this bucket needs a little bit more dirt. But I want to leave enough space that I can dig this one a nice deep hole, because it is bigger and I want to bury it a little deeper. I think that's probably deep enough. That's about twice the depth of the little pot that it's in, so it should be okay. Put little big jobs down in the bottom. A little bit of dirt over that. Now this one is bigger. It is a bit more root bound. I'm just going to press it just a little bit, break the dirt up. Alright, I'm going to bury it a little bit deeper. I'll take this bottom one off too. They're basically about the same height now. Get a little bit more dirt in around it. Now, I really do think that these are going to be probably the best ones that I've come across. And you know, maybe you found even one that's even better, but I think these will work really, really good. Snip this one off just a little bit. So I cut my fingernails short, so now they don't work quite as well, but now it said that they were really, really good producers, and they make a really nice, sweet, round tomato. So you can eat them green, you can use them in, you know, just about anything you use a tomato for, but we've never grown this particular kind of tomato, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, because they only get about 2 feet tall, but they will, it just say they would bush out, but they only get, oh, you can't see my hand quite. but they would probably be a wonderful addition to the bucket garden, and especially for that size, great for containers. Oh, I gotta put the tag in this one. Now these already have some water in them, so I probably won't have to water them until tomorrow morning. And the soil in this bag has been sitting out in the rain, so it's a little wet too. But I will check on them here this evening, and yeah, I think these guys are going to be a lot of fun. You can call it Tina's Tomato Experiment, yeah. But I think these little guys would be great. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get these buckets moved back out to the bucket garden, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's all the footage that I have for today. I really do think that those are going to end up being about the perfect tomato for a bucket or a container. But it is starting to get a little bit warm, if you can't tell. And yeah, wonderful morning to be out here and get dirty. Yes, I do have something written on the back of my hand, but it's the only way I can make a note and not lose it before I get to the store. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and get on out of here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell. It'll let you know when I have something else really fun going on in the garden. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, please leave them in the little box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. But yeah, sorry, I was distracted. A little bird just like flew right over the camera. So I am going to go ahead and get on out of here. I do need to get in and cool off just a little bit. But thank you for spending a few moments of your day with me. And don't forget, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.